All right, let's talk about transforming how you build software. Today, we're going to dive into a really powerful AI-driven technique that I call the coffee chat method.
You know, I hear this all the time because I used to live it. That awful feeling when you hit a wall. You realize your whole foundation is just wrong. And now you're facing days of rework. It's a painful cycle, right? Well, today, we're going to break that cycle for good.
See, every project starts with a choice. You can go with code-first thinking. It feels fast at the beginning, but it almost always leads to rework, wasted effort, and a ton of frustration. Or you can choose design-first thinking. Now that is the path to clarity, efficiency, and eventually real mastery. Welcome back to the AI Dojo. For anyone new here, this is where we sharpen our skills for the age of AI. And today's training, it's fundamental. We are moving you from a white belt who just rushes to code to a yellow belt who really gets the power of designing first.
This shift in thinking is more critical now than it has ever been. So let's break down the true cost of just jumping in too fast. Look, AI code generation is this incredible force multiplier, but you absolutely have to aim it correctly. Sending an AI to build on a flawed design isn't just a small mistake, it's a massive, expensive detour. You've got to get the design right before you let that thing loose.
And this is exactly where the solution comes in. It's a whole new philosophy for exploring and locking down your architecture. I call it the AI coffee chat. The idea is actually pretty simple. Imagine you could grab a coffee with the smartest software architect in the world. Just you and them bouncing ideas around, exploring every possibility, finding all the hidden flaws. Well, with this method, your AI becomes that tireless sparring partner, letting you map out the entire system before you ever commit to a single line of code.
Okay, theory is great, but let's make this real. I'm going to walk you through a practical example, step by step, to show you exactly how this conversation unfolds and the incredible clarity it can bring.
So here's our project for today. We're going to build a wrapper around Claude Code and then expose it as an API service using HTTP. Pretty classic software task, right?
Now, I drive every single coffee chat with what I call my 3 magic questions. First, we explore all the possibilities. Second, we identify what we might be missing. And third, we refine everything by deciding what to exclude. Let's see them in action.
We start with the biggest, most expansive question. Notice, we're not telling the AI what to do, we're asking it to brainstorm with us. What could this API service possibly need?
And boom, just like that, the AI spits out a list that would honestly take a human team days to brainstorm. It covers the whole shebang: core functions, security, developer experience. It instantly broadens your perspective on the project. But we don't stop there. From here, we go deeper. We start prompting the AI to explore the really concrete design dimensions, like API routes, authentication strategies, and error handling. We're not just talking about requirements anymore. We are now architecting the system.
And now we get to the most important question of all. After the AI has shown us everything we could build, we flip the script and ask the opposite. Which of these things don't I need, and why?
And right here, this is the Dojo secret to leveling up your skills. A junior developer tries to build everything. A senior architect, though, they understand that great design is just as much about the features you choose to exclude as the ones you include. This step forces you to define your scope, to prioritize, and to build a lean, purposeful product. That, my friends, is mastery.
So what does all this mean for your career? Well, it's the path from just being someone who writes code to someone who architects intelligent systems.
Let me put it plainly. A junior developer codes first and then just kind of hopes the design works out. An AI architect explores every single possibility first and then confidently directs the AI to build the right design. This simple shift in process, it's what separates the apprentice from the master. So, here is your yellow belt challenge. On your very next project, before you write a single line of code, just take 10 minutes, have a coffee chat with an AI about the design. I promise you, you will be amazed at what you uncover. Now, once you have that perfect design, it's time to build. So in our next training, we're going to enter what I call the craft phase. I'll show you exactly how to take that blueprint and guide an AI to implement it piece by piece perfectly. I'll leave you with this one thought. You now have a method to explore, refine, and perfect any system architecture in minutes, not weeks. So, what incredible things are you going to build with your next coffee chat?